And another big talking point from our last sit down was just where Cam Newton fits into the NFL right now. Is he a franchise quarterback? Can he still adapt? You tended to shift towards, Cam cannot change his kind of mental thinking towards the position. Does the Patriots, that new situation, Bill Belichick, the Patriot way, could that be the one thing that changes your perspective on that?
No. Mm-mm. And nothing against Cam. Yes, he gives Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick a different wrinkle. But go back and look at the Patriots offense, right? Their offense has become a quick strike, accurate. You got to be accurate to play in that offense. The timing has to be there. You got to know where the ball is going right now. Like, that's how they function in New England. You know what I'm saying? When they had Randy Moss, they would take shots down the field. But what they want to do offensively, they want to get the ball out quick. Screens, slants to the tight end. And one of the biggest, if there's a flaw in Cam Newton's game, the two flaws in Cam Newton's game is what? Accuracy and getting rid of the ball. One of the reasons why he's as such an injury-prone type of person, because he held onto the ball far too long and tried to make something where there was nothing to be made. And understand that sometimes a punt is okay, right? He has these superhuman strength and ability and speed and size, and so it lends him to believe that I can extend this play, I can do more in this play, and it end up costing him, right? His body wore down over time because of the unnecessary hits and the brutal hits and the excess and tackle that he had to take because he wanted to hold the ball more. The ball has to come out quick and fast. And the thing that I know about this New England's offense, I was in it. I had two cups of coffee while I was there. It is a very difficult offense to learn. There's a lot of adjusting that you have to do on the run at the line of scrimmage. And I'm not saying that Cam Newton is not intelligent enough to do so. It just takes a while for you to get it and to really be comfortable with it, especially when you've been in a system somewhere else for such a long time that catered to you. They don't do much catering in New England. Here is the system, and you learn it. If not, then we'll go a different direction. And so they didn't mortgage the house to get Cam Newton. His contract isn't one that if it doesn't work out, Bill will wash his hands with that and move on to the next guy and position himself to go with Stidham or Hoyer or get ready for their chance at Trevor Lawrence. So I still think it's hard to change a player's game in the ninth inning, and that's what it is with Cam Newton.
That makes sense. So you almost look at it as kind of just a no-risk proposal for the Patriots. They're just rolling the dice kind of thing.
Yeah. They're looking. They said, listen, here it is. We got a chance to check him out, And that's Bill. That is Bill in a nutshell. What do I have to lose? Right? I don't have, what is it, $500,000? What is his guarantee? Whatever it is, it's chump change to them. And they'll go, okay, cool. If it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to move on to the next guy and go elsewhere. So it's a very low risk, high reward. If you can get MVP Cam Newton back, which is a big if, then you've won.
Tell me a little bit about that cup of coffee with the Patriots. What was
Two
that?
cups.
2 cups.
2 big cups. Not a whole pot, just the 2 cups.
What was that experience like?
It was, you know what it gave me? Because my first locker room was the Cincinnati Bengals, which was a ish show. It really was. It was an ish show. And then I came and I spent 3 seasons with the Cowboys. And you saw a great organization. You saw great facilities. I don't know if you saw a full commitment to football. And then you go to New England, and then you see a 100% commitment to football and to winning. Not all the side stuff, not all of the glitz and glamour, not all of the hoopla and the fanfare. It was very, very football orientated, and Bill is very upfront. When I sat down with Bill Belichick, he said, listen, here's what I need from you. Can you do it, yes or no? And that's how he is with each and every player. And the level of competition that he puts everybody through in practice, You see why they're able to go out there on Sundays and execute at such a high level, because practices are that way. He issues the challenge where you already know there's an inherent challenge between, let's say, a wide receiver and a DB. That's a natural challenge. That doesn't take much to stir up. But then he also throws in and says, listen, I'm only going to play one of you receivers this week. So you and a guy right next to you, one of y'all will get a jersey this week. So now the competition is now going from you and I, DB to wide receiver, to now I got to make sure I keep this other guy off my back. And it's like that all the time. And he's challenging you all the time. I mean, there's moments in practice where we'll be practicing and he'll blow the whistle and he'll go, Tom Brady, knee injury, you're out. Give me the third string quarterback. And now QB3 has to go in there and continue to run the offense for the rest of the practice or the rest of that period. So you better be prepared to go in there and do that. Because if not, I've seen him cut guys. I've seen him cut guys after literally missed the conditioning test. Joseph Adai missed the conditioning test. He was cut on the spot. I've seen guys get pulled off the practice field, cut off the practice field. That's how they function. You can either do the job or you can't. They want smart players. They'll work. If you're in the league, you're athletic enough. And he's going to put you in the best position to succeed. He's not going to ask me to be Randy Moss. He's not going to ask Randy Moss to be Wes Welker. He's going to ask Wes Welker to be Wes Welker. He's going to ask Jesse Holley to be Jesse Holley. Matt Slater to be Matt Slater. And if you all do that, when they say do your job, because you're given a specific assignment, and they're going to make you do that to the best of your ability. And if you can't, you'll find a new address.
Wow. That's deep.